Hi friends, Toney here with Essentially Styled and Little Rose. Today I am so excited to share with you a new bun style that I found from another fellow Little Rose stylist that really works for even thin hair to get a bun that looks like it has a lot of volume. So this is perfect for thin, medium, even thick hair. It might depend what size clip you'll use depending on how thick your hair is. For this one, I am going to use, instead of the traditional Flexi Clip, which has the adornment here, like this, it has most of them have a centerpiece. I'm going to be using the Flip. Now, the Flips are made with semi-precious stones, and what makes them unique is that they have notches on the inside and the outside of the pin, so it can be used two different ways. It can hold more hair this way, or you can flip it this way so that it holds less hair. I'm going to be using the medium flip on with the pin curve toward the flexible part for a tighter hold. I have done it with the small on the biggest setting, and it works too, but it's really tight fit. This is secure, and it does need, might look like I'm fighting it a little bit, we'll see. But to make this work, you want that tight hold. And it is an all-day hold. You're not going to have to keep adjusting this all day. That's the wonderful thing about sized accessories. The Flip does come in, I think I said that, 3 sizes. The small, medium, which is what I'll be using, and the extra. But even within each of those sizes, you can use it multiple ways depending on which way the pin is to get more styles, grabbing less or more hair. So for this one, I'm going to call it it's kind of a big fat fluffy bun. And like I said, most of the time I probably wouldn't think I'd be able to wear this. I wear a small in the traditional Flexi, but again, I'm using the medium Flip for this. So I'm going to, and just to start, I'll put my hair back where it was. I use the hair mascara. I'll be talking more about that later, or you can catch a video that I did on our hair mascara. I had a streak of gray. I'm still waiting to get into my colorist next week. It was like this wide. I'm like, oh dear, I can't go live like that. So I used that color mascara, and it just blends in so well. I'm so happy with it. It doesn't feel like the tacky hairspray. Anyway, that was just a bonus. So I'm going to pull some forward, and then I do want to kind of rake back evenly. So you're probably still going to see some gray that I did not hit with the mascara as I do this. But so I'm going to just kind of finger rake the hair back so that it's not going to be all wonky, hopefully. Just going to do the same at the back. And I'm just pulling it up into a ponytail. So there you go, just a ponytail. Now I'm going to take the hand that's not holding the pony, and I'm going to wrap, actually I started doing it on 3 fingers. I think I've been doing the whole hand. I'm going to stick with whole hand. It depends on how much hair you have as to whether you would use a couple fingers or your whole hand. I am wrapping it toward my head, and I'm just wrapping it around that hand, and then I'm kind of going to push those ends into that twist eventually. But I'm going to grab, so I still have my hand in that center. Okay, so now I have a loop of hair on top of my head, if you can see that. I'm going to take the Flip, and I have to think about this because I want the curve to go, which way I want to do it, this way. So I want the curve on the tightest, so I'm starting with it like this. I'm going to stick this is unusual for some of the styles. Typically you start with the pin. I'm going to start by inserting the figure 8 part, the beaded part, through that hole or that loop I just created. Okay, trying to get so you can see this maybe. Okay, so then I've got it almost through. You just kind of have to feel your way through and pull that hair. So I've got that loop of hair. Then I need to slide the pin back a little bit to catch that on the notch. And then I'm going to take that hair, and I'm feeling like it didn't work as well as it does in the past. I might need to tuck that hair in and pull and separate that bun out. I'm going to do it again, maybe faster when I demonstrate. I tend to let go, and yeah, this end should not be out. That should be stuffed inside there. But I think you get the idea. So hopefully I'll have to watch it back and see how that looks. Feels a little crooked too, But a little bit of trial and error. It did take me a little bit to get the hang, and it's a really tight fit. But you have, generally speaking, a fluffy bun without the bling. So the flexible part is hidden inside that bun, but there are a couple things you can do to bling it up. I'm going to do it one more time, and then I'll show you a couple ways, accents that you can add if you would like. So again, high bun, or a high ponytail, sorry, because it's not an actual bun. So then I'm going to wrap it around my hand and grab those ends and kind of pull them through. Make that tight, roll it back toward my head. This is the kind of trial and error part. And then I'm going to slip that through the center and grab, kind of holding on to it at the same time. I'm sliding that pin back and finding that notch. And then, there we go, spreading that out a little bit. And you can kind of catch it around that knob if you don't even want it shown. But there you've got kind of a big fluffy bun with very little hair that gives it some volume. Now, as I said, you can bling it up. One of the things that I tried earlier and kind of really liked it is you can add a dangle. This is Adora, one of our blingier clips, but I wear this with jeans. I've got jeans on now. And would wear this today. But you can put that just underneath, secure it. It needs to be small enough if you have a larger size that it'll still stay secure because it's that hair that holds it in place. But you can add that for a little extra bling, and it kind of looks like it's holding it up. It's really an illusion. It's not holding your bun up, but you can make it look like that's what's holding your bun up. Or you can do that, or you can add a little one. This is an extra small, but I probably even would do like a mini to kind of secure it there. And it looks like it's secured that way. Another cute look. Or you can even use some U-pins. I thought this would be fun, kind of like a princess crown. One of our crown, you can grab some of that, kind of like you would grab a traditional bun, and that'll stay. Then you've got your tiara and your queen for the day. So, or if you have another little princess that who might like that. We do have that princess tiara. So I hope that you like the bun. I think, like I said, I'm still playing with it. I've got some other things I want to try, like haven't really done it, like bringing it all the way around, maybe bobby pinning it or using a mini to make even a different look. But it's a great high volume, fluffy bun, even if you have thin, fine hair. So I hope you'll give it a try and be patient with yourself. It does take some practice. I took about a week to get to where I could do it comfortably every time, not doing it constantly, but a couple tries. So give it a shot. I really like it. I think it'll be probably one of my go-to styles, but I do highly recommend the flip for this because you won't be fighting that centerpiece. So if you have any questions, just let me know. You can always drop a comment below and give it a like, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye.